Hey everyone, my name is Benjamin Villarreal, and today I'm going to be talking about relationships between workers and customers. Have you ever had a job that, no matter what, it seems like the customer's never satisfied? Like, they come in and they're just in a bad mood for some reason. That happens to me at my job all the time. I don't know why, but it seems like we have a lot of good customers, but we have those customers that come in and, for no reason, no matter how hard you try, they're just not satisfied. And sometimes it's because they're in a rush. Sometimes it's because they're in a bad mood all day and they just feel like we're like an easy target or like an easy way for them to just let loose and let their anger and frustration out. Um and yeah, so they take it out on us. I couldn't tell you why. I don't really know. But yeah. A relationship between a customer and a worker should always stay professional. Um, a customer should just be really specific on what they need, tell us what they want, and the worker should stay professional. Get them what they need in a timely manner, try to get them in and out as smoothly as possible. Think about a time you bought something. You don't want to be there all day. You don't want to be listening to them talk and all that. It's good to have conversations, of course. I'm not saying that. But the when you buy stuff, you want it to go as smoothly as possible in and out so you can go on your way and get the rest of your errands done. The roles in the situation are clear. You wanna you wanna get it done as fast as possible, stay respectful, and the customer should just tell us what they need, be specific, so we can get them in and out in a timely manner. When you start to understand the roles we play in a workplace, communication goes by way smoother. Understanding communication patterns can help the conversations go by and just make everybody happier. You know what to respond to, you know how to respond to it, so it goes by way more smooth. The tone of voice can also make a really big impact. If a customer comes in there with a loud tone, loud voice, and the worker is gonna know they're angry. The worker is gonna know that they have to de-escalate the situation. They gotta come and be more vulnerable. They have to talk with a lower tone so that the customer can know that they're on their side. This might make them calm down. It might make them just realize that the worker's there to help them. They're not working against them, and they're there to make the situation go by way more smooth. They're there to make sure that all the customers' needs are met. So whenever your worker, right, you want to talk with a smooth, calm voice. No matter how mad the customer is, no matter how loud they are, talk in a calm voice, because over time they're gonna realize that they're not in the right spot, right? They're not in the right. They're gonna realize that, okay, maybe I took this out of proportion. This happened to me one time. One time I was at work, a lady was on her phone, and it just led to a big misunderstanding. On her phone, she got mad at me. I asked her, I said, would you like to renew your membership? But she's on a yearly, so she pays for the full year at a time. I said, would you like to renew your membership? She says, yes, I would. I said, okay, can I have your card? She gave me her card. I paid for it, right? And then next thing you know, she comes inside. She's yelling. She's cussing at me. And I said, ma'am, you're on your phone. It's just a misunderstanding. I We have a sign that says no refunds. All sales are final. I went out of my way. I gave her money back. I talked to her and I said, ma'am, you have a blessed day. Sorry that it happened. Later on, she realized that she was wrong. She apologized to one of my coworkers and tell the coworker to tell me that she's sorry because she knew she was in the wrong. So me staying calm made her realize that she should have never approached a situation like that. When things start to become negative and misunderstandings start to play a way bigger role, effective communication skills can help calm the tension. Conflict is usually caused because a certain expectation is not met, and the things that the customer is looking for, they didn't happen. They expected something that did not happen. Like I said, the customer expected a refund from me. I'm not supposed to give you refunds. Like I said, I went out of my way to give her a refund so that she felt like her needs were met. And it's my family's business, so we don't want anybody to not come back. So that's why I did a little more. I did a little more that I wasn't supposed to do. My family still, they understood. They understood where she was coming from, even though that she was in the wrong. Sometimes as a worker, you have to go out of your way to make the customer feel like they matter, right? And that's the biggest thing. So I did that for her, so she's always going to come back. She realized she was wrong. She apologized. We're on. We have a better relationship now. We talk to each other when we see each other. No hard feelings at all. Working into improve communication skills in a workplace becomes way more healthy. Not only just for the environment, but mentally. When you go home, you're not drained. You want to go to work, right? Today I went into depth about all the communication skills, the conflict, and how things can escalate to way more from misunderstandings. And conflict is inevitable. It's always going to happen in the workplace, right? But understanding communication skills can help that. Understanding that things are not always going to go as planned can help your mental, and communication skills can help you go home and not be so stressed. Thank y'all for listening. Y'all have a blessed day.